Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back. So as in the previous video, we actually worked with the archive pages. Now we're going to be taking a look at the pages that we have created ourselves. That's going to be the wish list page, that's going to be the my account page, and that's also going to be the cart page, because we have to see if our product or if our page is looking perfectly okay. So we're going to be starting up with the my account page. All you got to do is to click over here and you have to click inspect. And now once you are in here, you can see this is how the my account page is looking, and this is how it's looking on an iPad. So on an iPad, it's looking cool and you don't have to do any of the changes. But let's suppose that you click over here and you set this to iPhone, then on an iPhone, this is how it's looking. So it's also looking good, and I don't think so if you have to change anything particularly to do anything. So there is one thing that you can do, is that you can keep it to have two columns, like for dashboard for recent orders. Here, the dashboard recent orders will be in one single column, and the addresses and account info and the logouts will be fully right there. So you can do it that way, and that's a really great thing that you can do. So what you can do, you can click here, edit with Elementor, and now you have to basically come here and switch to the mobile device, and this is how it's looking. Now what you got to do is to just select this column, and you have to set this on a mobile device to basically 50%. And something like this, you're going to want to have to set this to 50%, and you have to set this to basically 50% too, like so, and you have to set this to 50% too, and this one to be a full 100%. And if you click over here, you can see this is how it's looking on a mobile device. But what you can do, you can give some padding on a mobile device from the top, so that there is much difference, or there is some distance from there. So all you got to do is to just select this, and you have to just go to the margin, and you can give some margin from the top. That's going to be 20 pixels, and you can give it from here as well. So you can select the margin from the top to be 20 pixels, and this is right here. But you also have to give the margin just like that. This is how it's looking. So if you just go and you go to the desktop mode, then you can see we gave 15 and 15 from the left and right. So we have to keep that on our mobile device, because when we switch to the mobile device, you can see that this was set to 0 and 0. So you have to set this to 15, and you have to set this to 15 as well, and this is how it's looking. Same like this, you have to come here and you have to set this to 15 and set this to 15 too, and this is how it's looking. And I don't think so if you have to do anything else, just do shift this a little bit downwards, and you can click over here, you can set this with basically the margin to be 15 and 15, and you can just get the margin from the top to be 20 pixels, and this is how it's looking. Same like this, if you need to increase it more, you can set this to 30, and you can set this to 30 or even 50 and 50, so that the logout is like this in the center, and it kind of looks cool to me right now. So this is how basically we are done with the menu, and here is our every stuff. Same like this, what you can do is that if you need a mobile menu like this, you can also do it. Okay, what you can do is that you can first create a menu and the menu there, and then what you can do is that you can search for menu over here. You can get that navigation menu, and you can set that menu to be only available on a mobile device. And then what you can do is that you can hide this particular menu, and you can show that particular menu over here. So that's a possibility too. Now let me show you what I'm talking about right now, so that you guys do know, and in case if your client tells you that I need it this way, then you can do it. So all you have to do is to basically go to the menus, and now here you have to create a new menu, and now here you can basically create a new menu. So you can name this menu as the My Account menu, and now here you can add those pages. So all you've got to do is to just select this WooCommerce endpoints, and here we've got this orders, downloads, addresses, and everything. So what you can do, you can click over here, you can select all. You can select them all, and now here you can hit add to menu, and these are right here. Now what you can do, you can just hit save menu. Now once you've got this, all you've got to do is to just click over here, and you can basically hide this on a mobile device. So you can say that I want to hide this on mobile, And now what you can do is that you can click over here and you have to search for menu. And this particular menu is going to be only available on the mobile device. So all you've got to do is to click over here and you have to go to the advanced, and in the responsive, you can hide this on desktop and tablets. And once this is done, you can see this is how it's looking. And if you will click over here, you will see that this menu will be right from here. Now you have to select the menu that we have created, and I think so that we have not saved this menu. So you have to save this menu, and now here you have to update this page, and you have to refresh this page so that that particular menu that we have created gets loaded from the database. And this is how it's looking. So now if you will click over here and you will go to the mobile over here, and then you go down, you can see this is the menu. You can now select the My Account menu. And now here this is looking. So here you should be having the orders, downloads, addresses, account details, and lost password, and everything is right here. And now what you can do, you can just click over here, update, and if you will visit the website and you will see that on a mobile device, you will definitely see a big change on a mobile device. So let's see. If you just click inspect and then you go to the mobile device, here this is how it's looking, and here we've got the menu. So that's what I wanted to show you. But I like it to be that way that we design, because I really like designed stuff, not this one. So we're gonna select this, and we're gonna set the responsiveness to be shown on a mobile device. That's all. And now what you can do is that you can set this particular title to be a little smaller, because it was perfect over here. But let's suppose that if someone is not using iPhone 10 and is using something like iPhone 6, then it's working. But let's suppose that if he's using any of the phone that is smaller, then what would happen there? So all you've got to do is to just do it like this. Okay, and it's now perfect because it's perfectly aligned like this. So now you can go and you can hit update. And that's all. We're totally done with the mobile optimization. Now what you can do, you can switch to the tablet. And for the tablet, there is nothing you need to do except for just keeping a less margin. So all you've got to do is to just come up here, and in the margin for the tablet, you can keep it to be, I think, 5, or let's just keep it to be 10 from here and 10 from here, and you can do it on each and every column over here. And so here you can see that I've set this to 10 and 10 from each and every side, so that it kind of looks much better right now. And that's all for the tablet, so we're done with it too. Now let's go ahead and let's work with the other page. So all you've got to do is to just hit update, and you have to select a new page that we can work on. So let's just go and let's select the hearts page. That is going to be the wish list page, and this kind of looks good. Let's see if it looks perfect on a mobile device and other pages as well, and it looks good. And if you just select it to be iPad, it will look good there too. So you don't have to change anything. Let's just move up to the cart page. So we're going to select this particular, and we're going to view the cart, and this is how it's looking on a cart. Kind of good. Everything seems to be perfect. Same like this, if you will click proceed to checkout, you will see that the checkout page is also working, and you don't have to change it. So if you need it to be a little smaller, you can do it. And let's just select the iPhone 10 and let's see. And on iPhone 10, the checkout page is also working perfectly. So now let's talk about the particular single product. So if you just go and you just open up any of the single product, just like if you open up this particular one, you can see that here is something that we have to change. Everything, because everything is overly burdened and we need to change a lot of things. So we're going to be doing the mobile optimization for this particular single product page in the next video. And after we are done with it, I'll show you how you can work with the header and how you can work with the footer too. So stay tuned, guys, and bye-bye.